विशाल को नींद तो नहीं आ रही थी कहाँ?
Hello everyone, welcome to Offices Adda 24/7 and we all are here. That is the entire CIB faculty is here. That includes Nikita ma'am, Suprabha ma'am, Vishal sir as well as me, that is Niharika. So today we are going to talk about the strategy that you should take individually plus collectively towards the entire CIB course. As you already know, the examinations are going to start from 26th of November. That means we currently have roughly 12 to 13 weeks. So we are going to give you a 12-week strategy because ultimately, if we look at the rational part, it is not going to be exact 13 weeks or exact 14 weeks that you can spend in your studies. So we can keep the gap of around a few weeks and then we'll be starting with a 12-week strategy. So when we proceed further, everyone, what is your uptake? Why is this particular strategy important, ma'am?
Exactly. So, Niharika ma'am, first of all, thank you. Those students who are new in this session, do not forget to share the session on the Instagram, Facebook, etc. And why this session is important, because we know that from the 1st September, your registration date is going to be start, right? After registration, I'm damn sure you will be very panic about your syllabus, about your mock paper, and so much, as we know that the syllabus are very huge in this time also, because in the CIB, you have to cover 4 compulsory subject plus 1 elective paper. In elective paper also, you people will face a difficulty that while choosing that which elective paper is the best for me and which elective is not. Okay, so that's why we have just created this session, so that you can easily understand the 12-week planning, that how we can cover our whole syllabus, how to revise, how to do the mock paper. So that's why this session is very, very much important. Now I would like to request Suprabha ma'am that what she want to say about this strategy.
So you all are having the around 12 to 13 weeks in your hand, and our first paper is scheduled on the 26th of November, right? So here we are going to tell you about the syllabus and what will be your strategy according to your subject, that is ABM, BFM, BRBL and ABFM, and one elective paper, right? So your strategy will be basically, that is very, very important to clear your CIB exam in one and single attempt. So here I'm going to first tell you about the ABM subject. That is Advanced Bank Management. And here we have the 4 modules, A, B, C, D. So module A and module C, Vishal sir is going to be covered, and module B and module D I'm going to cover. So basically we have the 4 modules here. The first module, that is statics, and the fourth module, that is compliance. Second module is that is related to human resource management, and the third module is credit management. So first I will tell you, we have the around 12 weeks, right? That is 3 months in our hand. So you can start with your preparation module wise. Maybe it can be go with like A, B, C, D, or maybe in any order in which you feel comfortable. So basically, from 1 week to 2, you can understand this. You can understand the syllabus, whatever syllabus we are having in the Advanced Bank Management. You have to understand what is the syllabus exactly related to statistic, related to HRM, related to credit, and that is compliance management. Then after that, you can start with your study material and necessary resources. So you can join the classes also, that is online classes we have. You can join the video courses also, study books also we are having. So you can prepare your strategy according to that. After that, if I'm talking about the module B and module D, that is very, very scoring module, and easily you can score here around 40 to 50 marks. Out of maybe the weightage can be differ from maybe this time actually in June exam, the ratio was around like 60 marks from around 50 marks from the BND and 50 marks from the ANC. So weightage was very, very moderate kind of and equal type of, right? So module B is very scoring and theoretical module, that is a HRM module, and module D is your vigilance, your compliance module, basically the module which you are applying in your banking practicability also, like vigilance, what is the inquiry, what is the investigation, what all are the compliances you have to follow, right? So basically we can start here with the module B and T, and simultaneously Vishal sir He is going to take your module A and C. So Vishal sir will be taking over now for elaboration of module A and C and the BFM also. Vishal sir?
Yeah, surely. Yeah, can you just change the slide for module A and C further? Yeah. See here, what I would suggest is, no, ABM only, yeah. What I would suggest is, for covering module A and C, the important part over here is, module A is basically statistics. Yeah, I'll explain it, not an issue. So, module A and C, module A is basically statistics. Statistics is the toughest subject in your ABM. Statistics, it involves correlation and regression. It involves basics of statistics, then sampling, time series, estimation, linear programming. All the elements are covered over here. So A is basically statistics, and module C is basically the banking, practical banking, loan processing. Now in statistics, always I would suggest module A. You have to first focus on number one, numericals. Here, all your numericals, majority of them will be from module A and C only. Module A, huge number of numericals. In fact, every topic in module A is having the numericals. So that's why it's tough. And module C, you'll be having the numericals in the ratio analysis part. Okay, ratio analysis, see this, yeah. In ratio analysis, you'll be having the numericals over there. So basically, module A, as I told you, theory and numericals main part. And module C, once you cover the ratio analysis in this, okay, remaining part is the theory part. Theory part, but what? Theory is also important. Remember, as ma'am told you earlier, the theory part is generally 50 to 50%, 50-50. Numericals are generally now this time they had asked you something 30% or 35% numericals, and remaining were basically theory questions. So that's why you should always focus on both numericals as well as theory on ABM. Now in module C, if you call module C, say this. ABM is time series, module A, time series, the numericals part, time series, estimation, LPP, and probability. This you should start in your week 3 to 5. Why? Because these are the tougher ones. Okay. And when you go to week 6 to 8, you must focus on module C because ratio analysis is the numericals part. Then remaining thing, loan processing and monitoring. It controls how to sanction that loan, what are the collaterals to be taken, how it is to be monitored, all these parts. So these are to be covered in module 6 to 8 over here. Okay. So that is basically about how to pace your studies. See here, the week wise I have given you. Week 1 to 3, focus on module A. Week 3 to 5, focus on ABM time, module A only because module A is big one. So focus on module A, ABM, estimation, linear programming, and this probability. 6 to 8, focus on module C. This is important. And now when we go ahead, just one slide ahead, where to do the numericals. Yeah. One slide ahead. Yeah. See this. Yeah. Now this part over here, no, it's for BFM. So in when we come to the roughly last part of your studies, means after this one. When you go to the 10 to 11th week, you must always practice more on the numericals. Always focus on your numericals to the last point. Toto, I will call it. We call it Toto, in total. So both ABM and BFM, I'll be talking about BFM later. But in both ABM and BFM, for your last week, 11th week, last means the exam will be near at that time. So do the numericals, practice the numericals at that time. Why? Because they'll be fresh in your mind when you go to the exam. Okay. So that was about ABM. Okay. Now I'll discuss about BFM also. We can go ahead also for BFM. Similarly, yeah, in BFM slide. In BFM also, yeah, see this, BFM. See this. In BFM, yeah, see this. In module A, if you see, module A, from day 8 to 14 means we are starting from week 1 to week 2. We are talking of week 1 and 2 now. In the first week and the second week, you have to focus on module A basically, Forex. Now focus mainly on theory because if your theory is cleared in first week, then the numericals will be cleared in the last week. Okay, so focus on that Forex theory, then RBI, ECGC, CCIL, Clearing Corporation of India. These are the various roles. These are all the theory parts. So focus on this in week 1 and 2. Okay, we can go to the next slide, ma'am. Yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, week 3 and 4. No, ratio estimation. No, next one. Yeah, this one. This one. Correct. Week 3 to 5, we have to focus on BFM module B. Now, why module B is, I have given it in 3 to 5 weeks, because remember, module B is a base of BFM, base. Based on module B, you have module C and D. Module C and D are totally dependent on module B. If you understand module B clearly, then only module C and D can be done. Otherwise, you won't be able to solve this. That's why I always tell you to focus on module A first in first week, and next 3 to 5 weeks, focus on module B, risk management. Okay. Now, in last 6 to 8 weeks, focus on module C and D, because mainly there is theory part over here. C and D are mainly theory. So that's why focus on this. Module C is for treasury totally, and module D is for balance sheet management. So focus on them at the last. Theory parts we have covered in the classes also, and I would suggest you to join the classes. Okay, because theory is also as difficult as the numericals. Everyone don't. We should never underestimate any part, neither theory nor numericals, and case studies. Case studies do come roughly in BFM 50-50%. 50% theory and 50% case studies and 50% one-liners. Case studies are on both the things, means basically numericals as well as the theory also, theory part. Okay. Now we'll go to the last slide, next slide over here. Yeah, say this. As I told you earlier in this same slide, yeah. As I told you earlier in week 11, you have to focus on both ABM and BFM. See here, I can differentiate this ABM, BFM, or even ABFM or BRBL, because after all, exam is at the same time. So you have to focus on all the exams, all the papers at the same time. So solve and practice ABM and BFM numericals in week 11, because at that time the exam will be near. And the numericals, which are the numericals over here? The numericals in BFM are very tough, I'll tell you. The numericals in BFM cover all, they are starting from Forex to risk management. Then there are case studies. The case studies which cover are mainly Forex, you get 2 to 3 case studies. Risk management, you get again 2 to 3 case studies. So there you will be getting numerical case studies as well as theoretical case studies. So both are the heart of this of the entire ABM and BFM. Okay. So ma'am, you can take over now. Yeah.
So that it's all about the time management, right? Time management.
Yeah.
Job
Correct.
and your CIB preparation. So you have to do proper strategy, or you have to prepare actually according to 12 weeks we are having in our hands. So accordingly, you have to prepare your strategy, and you have to even prepare for even whatever kind of paper it is, maybe tough or maybe difficult or maybe moderate one. So Nikita,
So guys, first of all, do not forget to subscribe the channel of Officer Adda, okay? And if it is possible, just share the session as much as possible. Now class, if we just focus on the banking regulation and the business law, so this subject is nothing. I always used to say that law is a common sense and the logic, right? So if you just focus on the common sense, because whatever the act that we just apply, that we just teach, in the syllabus, that is, practically you just face day-to-day life. Okay. So now if we focus on the modules, so see, in the BRBL subject, there are 4 modules in which the 2 modules are very, very much important. Right now, we have just started the selection batch, right? The selection batch, which is already started from 7th of August. Only few classes we have done. So if you want to enroll in that class, you can please enroll, because in that class, we are just covering the content. And right now, module D is going on. As we know that you people have so much hectic time. So that's why you have to attend the class morning, that is 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and at the evening, that is 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So it will be very easy for you people if you focus on the live classes, because we know that you cannot read the books that is, given by the IIBF book. So that's why focus on the content. And for that content, as we know that in the BRBL subject, first of all, you have to focus on module D. Okay, see, focus on module D, because module D contain total 9 acts. 9 acts contain at least 50 to 60 concept, because in the law subject, Everybody think that we have to learn ma'am section, we have to learn so many cases. The answer is no. In the act, total, in the BRBL, total 25 acts are there. So only you have to focus on the concept, because we know that in the BRBL subject, mostly the one-liner questions come, and how to cover the one-liner questions, you can easily cover in the paid class. Second thing, whatever the content that we are giving now, just trust on that content, because these consent we have just referred from the 3 to 4 books. Okay, so that's why the contents are very important that we give in the paid batch. So focus on module D. 9 acts are there. After that, you have to focus on the module C. Module C contain 10 acts, and all acts are, in the practically you people are facing. Suppose SURFACI Act, DRT Act, Prevention of Money Laundering Act, Corruption Act, Indian Contract, SOGA, Partnership. So there are so many acts that we are dealing in the banking business also. So after D, you have to focus on the module C. Then after module B, and module A is very easy one. Why? Because module A contain only 2 acts, that is RBI Act and the Banking Regulation Act. So there are total 25 acts. So focus on only the concept. Okay. So the concept clarity is the power. Second one, whatever questions that we are giving in the paid batch, you have to focus on the questions. Third, the mock paper is already attached in the paid batch. So do the mock paper after finishing of your syllabus. Fourth, ebooks contain the one-liner concept, so please revise the ebooks after finishing of the paid batch. And the doubt session we always do at 2nd Saturday and the 4th Saturday. So this is the whole chalk out plan for the BRBL subject, and believe in yourself that you can crack your CAIIB exam in the single and the first attempt. Now, I would like to call Niharika ma'am. She will tell you that how to, prepare the ABFM exam. So the Niharika ma'am, I think in this session, there is a no gap in the ABFM and BRBL subject. So I think it will be create a very, panic situation for the student that how to prepare that ABFM and BRBL subject both at the same time.
Okay. If this particular class is helpful for you, then please don't forget to share it among the peers. Along with that, please don't forget to subscribe our channel and like this particular video. Acha, before we move forward, everyone, let me show you the timeline even. Okay, so first of all, let's look at the timeline. Currently, we are in August, right? So the August is going on. At this point of time, we are here. So at this point of time, we can see we are left with 2 weeks of this particular month, and then the remaining would go further. So if we look at the entire point of view, these first 2 weeks are related to the area of understanding all the subjects. If you look at BRBL, if you look at BFM, if you look at ABM, in this particular area, all the faculties have told you about only one thing, that is focusing on understanding the syllabus. That means in every subject that we are taking up, you can look forward towards understanding the pattern and the most important aspect of the subject. After that, the next point is September. If you look at the September point of view, this has to be when we talk about only the September area. What is going to happen? You have around 4 weeks of September. After that, you have this is again, we have to look forward towards 4 weeks of October. And then if I look at the November point of view, it is the same area. So when we look at the entire area, so I can go forward towards the area. In terms of November, you cannot take up the entire November because the last week is all gone. So if we look at the November, September, October, and November. August, you have around 2 weeks. Then September, you have around 4 weeks. October, you have around 4 weeks. And in terms of November, you can have maximum of 2 weeks, right? So if I look at the entire scenario, you have around 12 weeks to cover up the entire area. Not keeping the last week there because there's a gap, right? So if we look at the entire scenario, I'll be starting with the area of ABFM. Just look at the area of ABFM there. First of all, it goes similar in every subject there. First of all, understand the syllabus. Second of all, you will have to remember that you have to work upon the pattern. So for the first 3 days, you should work only upon the pattern area and nothing else. Because pattern is the first and foremost thing to understand. After understanding the pattern, then gather the material, whatever material is required. Then focus on the module A. The first and the most easiest module is module A. So the most easiest is module A. Why to focus upon something else? So if you're going to focus only on the module A, then this is all pure theory. In terms of ABFM, easiest chapter is module A, nothing else. So this can be covered while covering the other syllabuses as well. Because if you're focusing on other chapters, this is pure theory. Focus is easier. If you're a management student, if you had been one and you had a base regarding management, then this is a piece of cake for you. Then after this, once you're done, you have got the pace there, then comes the challenging portion. In this particular area, one of the most important modules is module B. In the second week, you should always start with module B because module B takes maximum time. If you look at module B, please make sure you are making quick notes because in module B, there are a lot of models, a lot of numericals, a lot of conceptual questions. So those questions, when given in the examination, gives the entire twist to the exam. So you should always look forward towards week 3 to 5 in a decent manner, in a good manner. Then comes module 6 to 8, week 6 to 8. First is look at the quick notes. When you're preparing the quick notes for module B, those can be used in the module C and ultimately the module D even. Because whatever you'll deal with module B there, module B includes finance area. It includes all the terminologies, basic formulas, and even computation of various numericals, which are also extended in module C. Terminologies which are also continued in module D. That means one single module. Module B will be the base for C as well as D module. So all you have to focus on module B exclusively in the beginning and then go on with module C and then module D. In terms of module C, entering the 6 to 8 week, the next 2 weeks there, then start focusing on module A and B test series. What you need to do is start with the testing because what will happen is by the end, you cannot do this. You don't have to spend a lot of time, but random testing. Chapter A, chapter 1, chapter 2, maybe chapter 7, 8, whatever you feel comfortable with, start with that because that kind of thing will help you until ultimately to look forward towards your studying in a proper manner. Then comes the era of week 9 and 10. The first 2 weeks are gone for module A. The second 2 weeks for module B. Then the third is module C. Next is module D. Module D is the easiest one. That simply means in the 9th and 10th, if you are focusing on module D and module A can be done in less than a week. If you focus properly, both of these modules can be done, but you should never do module D before B. Because if you're thinking to do it before B, you'll be confused in the examination. But if you do the B first, B becomes the sole reason that C and D will become easier. In the examination, this time at least, there were less numericals. And at the same time, this was the first time they were conducting the ABFM examination. So there was one more plus point. That was the questions weren't that difficult. But there was one point. Module A and Module D, which are the easier theoretical MCQ-based chapters that are there in these two modules, they were asked less, while B and C were asked more. And that too from the conceptual side, not from any other side, but from the conceptual side. So if I talk about the module B there, it will become the sole reason that you can keep the entire examination in your hold. Then week 9 and 10 over, then we have week 11. Then start with the numericals of module B. Till the time you don't work upon the module B, by the end, again, you will not have a good hold over the numerical area. Otherwise, what will happen is you'll always be stuck with the fact that, acha, what should I do? I don't have a confidence over the numerical area. So you should again do it. Only focus on the most difficult part so that just before the examination, you can focus on that part, right? And then we have mock testing. Last week, do not look forward to anything else, but just a revision and mock testing. If you couldn't do a few chapters before this period, leave that right away. Because in the end, if you're thinking about doing a few more chapters, then you would miss out on your revision and MCQ testing, which will affect your ultimate learning curve. So it's better that you get sorted about these things and look forward towards your preparation ASAP. Because ultimately, winding up your entire preparation is really important. Right? So this is all about ABM, ABFM, BRBL, and all the subjects that we have taken up. So if you're looking forward towards the entire course that we are providing you, then what can you do? Because ultimately, if I talk about ABFM, ABFM is a very extensive subject which has just been added. Number one. Number two, if I talk about electives as well, considering all these subjects, I think we have more than 600 pages in each module, in each subject there. Then, secondly, there are 5 subjects, so you have more than 3,000 pages to read from, roughly. Then you have your working going on, plus there is no previous year basis for ABFM. Then BRBL is also recently added. It was earlier in JIB. That means right now, if I try to look forward towards trend analysis, it is a little difficult. If you are thinking about self-study, then I would say you should have started right away. If you are not able to start right away, then by the end, it is very difficult. And at the same time, please don't work upon that manner that, ma'am, we'll just watch the marathons and we'll be done. That kind of thing is really very dangerous, right? So if I really have to look forward towards this entire area there, so what you should do is whenever you are looking forward to your studies, first of all, think about it, whether you can do it on your own or do you need any assistance or guidance in it, or you're looking forward towards online resources. If you look at Adda 24/7, that is www.adda247.com, and you can also look forward to our app. The app becomes automatically more handy because you can operate it in your phones there. It is available for both iPhone as well as our Androids, right? So what you can do is, as you can see, it is there on Google Play as well as the Apple Store. You have to go on to the area of JIB and CAIIB. Go on to the area of CAIIB November 2023. There you will find the entire courses there. You can use the code IND80. Okay? IND80 is the code that you can use because ultimately independence is coming. And for the Independence Day, we are providing you 81% of discount if you are doing it from our app. Otherwise, if you are doing it from the website, it is 80%. What you can do is you can look forward to this particular area, and all the courses are available here, be it bilingual, be it our English medium. All the courses are available. At the same time, CAIIB Mahapack is right now available at double validity too. So if you're looking forward to it, then kindly do not delay because this offer is for a very limited period. So you can look forward to it. You can take up our complete batches, that is ABFM, BFM, ABFM, as well as BRBL. ABM, BFM, ABFM plus BRBL, all the subjects, both English medium and as well as the bilingual, both are available for you. Along with that, if you want to take up the CAIIB Mahapack, that is also available. CAIIB Mahapack 2.0 is what? In our CAIIB Mahapack, we include English medium classes, bilingual classes. Live classes, the batches which are already concluded, that is recorded batches are also available. Then test series as well as ebooks are also included. Then the revision batches that will come just before the examination are also included. These things were already available. Then why 2.0? Under 2.0, we are providing you it in such a way that 2.0 means that at this point of time, the courses would be available for you at such a price that you can look forward towards the entire area, that you can look forward to our courses in such a way that you can purchase the CAIIB 2.0 at minimum price of 81% there, right? 81% discount plus the double validity is available. Then when we talk about 2.0 there, one more thing is you have marathons, you have mega marathons, mini marathons, doubt sessions plus practice paper. These 4 things are added new for all the people who are looking forward to purchase it now. So if you're looking forward to it, then kindly do not delay because CAIIB Mahapack is available at a minimum price and maximum discount. So if you're looking forward to it, use the code IND80. Right? So if you're looking forward to it, then kindly look forward to it as early as possible because this offer is for a very limited period. Plus the exam is approaching. every single day that is going by without studying there, then the extensive syllabus of the entire area would be difficult to study. Plus, you will have to look forward towards selection of your elective subject as well. If you will select it beforehand, then things are more clear for you. If you do it later, then it is a trouble for you. So it's better that if you ultimately have to make a decision, then make the decision right away, right? So all the recordings or the classes for elective papers are also there. So you can look at the previous classes as well as the current batches that are going on, understand the area of electives so that you can choose which particular elective examination is something that you are more clearer with, and then apply for that when the registration starts. So you are clear beforehand that this is the elective paper I'm going to opt for, and you will be able to crack it as early as possible because you will be able to understand. In terms of electives, go through the exam properly and then proceed further, right? So that's it for the day, everyone. If you find our session useful, then kindly go ahead and start working on your CAIIB examination right away. And don't forget to look forward to our courses as they are available at maximum discount and even double validity. So what you can do is you can look forward to our courses there. And if you are looking forward towards any of these particular plans, then go through this particular video again and note down how can we work towards completion of our subject. So that's it for the day, everyone. We'll be meeting soon again. The regular classes are going on, so kindly check out our YouTube sessions. Thank you, everyone.